test, test. This is an audio test, test, test. Test, test, test. This is an audio test. Have a good evening, and we'll be back after this. Well, happy Friday, everybody. We welcome you to Lakemen Field for tonight's presentation of amateur baseball between the visiting Greenville Stars and the homestanding Waupaca Lakemen. I'm Jack Weber here on Zaleski Sports on a beautiful Friday evening, a nice cool temperature. We've had some rain today, but hopefully that will stay clear. Not really, well, there is some clouds in the sky, but hopefully no storms in the forecast. Tell you about the starting lineups first for the visiting Greenville Stars. Leading off and playing center field, number 10, Evan Mahan. Batting second and playing second base, number 18, Brett Summer. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 19, Camden Kunke. Batting fourth and pitching, number 4, Eli Retzloff. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 30, Joe Fisher. Batting sixth and the extra hitter tonight for the Greenville Stars, number 34, Hayden Tim. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 21, Trent Foyt. Batting eighth and playing catcher, number 7, Ethan Peters. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 13, Jake Wagman. And batting 10th and playing third base, number 12, Dylan Schrader. As Greenville just taking their warm-ups right now. They should be done in a couple minutes, and we'll be ready to send this to national anthem and starting lineups for the PA announcer. Again, the starting lineup for the Greenville Stars, it's Mahan, Summer, Kunke, Retzloff, Fisher, Tim, Foyt, Peters, Wagman, and Schrader. Last time out for the Lakemen, it was a victorious effort, an 8-7 win over the New London Irish. That was on Wednesday night. Lakemen were trailing 5-2 after 2 innings, but they were able to propel past the Irish, win at 8-7. Brendan Canterbury launching his team leading 8th home run of the season. And 5 really good innings from Jim Nigber. And a game mainly dominated by bench players. Again, the only 2 starters that were consistently in the lineup for the most of the season in that game was Brendan Canterbury, I guess Walker Smith as well, and Luke Bames. So it was really good for Coach Wanty to see that his bench players, his substitutes, his more specific role players that are maybe used for other things in the game could be starters in the future and could help get runs and score and hit and play good defense. As the Stars wearing their blue jerseys with white letters and a red outline, and the Lakemen in their white uniforms with red sleeves, red socks, and red numbers. No blue on the uniforms, a different look compared to what we normally see. Again, I haven't done too much Lakemen this year, so I'm sure they've not the first time they've worn these jerseys. Usually you see either a dark blue, or the only different one I had seen was the powder blue uniforms that they would occasionally wear. So this will, as again, Lakemen will have a couple days off. They will be back in action on Sunday on the road against the Hofa Park Panthers. We will not have that for you. We don't do road games for the Lakemen, unfortunately. But that is their next game scheduled next week. There is going to be a 3-game set for the Lakemen next week. At least 3 of the games they are playing next week will be at home against the Little Falls Loggers, Appleton Legends, and the Shawano Lobos. This pregame show is brought to you by Whitetail Properties. For the best in recreational and hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. You can reach Brian at 715-213-4468. Again, that is 715-213-4468. As the Lakemen and the Stars head coaches meeting at home plate with the home plate umpire and the field umpire. Again, really nice night tonight. Not too hot, not too cold. Won't make a Goldilocks and the Three Bears joke. That's lame, in my opinion. But either way, it is perfect weather. Maybe due to the rain a bit. I'm not sure how much it rained here. if it even rained at all. I was driving here, it rained quite a bit in Fremont. And this was kind of a weird game tonight for the Lakemen. They were originally supposed to play the Marshfield Chaparrals, but that ended up, the Chaparrals actually ended up scheduling another game on this night, so Coach Wanty unfortunately had to pull this game. And then last week, the Greenville Stars were able to pick it up, and they were able to travel here. Not a far drive from Greenville, probably maybe about 35 minutes. Probably more like 25 minutes. Milwaukee Brewers this weekend have a big series against the NL's best as they welcome Ronald Acuna, Matt Olson, Spencer Strider, Ozzie Albies, Austin Riley. You could kind of just go down the list of all the talent. The Atlanta Braves, best team in baseball. Again, recently the Atlanta Braves are starting to look like the Atlanta Braves of the mid to late 1990s. The team's comprised with like Chipper Jones, Fred McGriff, Marquise Grissom, Andrew Jones, Ryan Klesko, and then the pitching staff comprised of Tom Maddox, John Smoltz, and Greg Maddux. Or did I say Greg Maddux? It's Tom Glavine, John Smoltz, Greg Maddux for the big three. Can't remember which one I said. As we're going to starting lineups, I'm going to let the PA announcer take care of that, and then we will get ready for National Anthem and first pitch here on Zaleski Sports. Glad you're with us tonight on this beautiful Friday. Again, Lakemen baseball coming up after this. We are getting ready for our first pitch here on Zaleski Sports. As I'll tell you about the Lakemen defense. Outfield comprised Walker Smith in left field, Ryan McCuskey in center, with Brendan Canterbury in right. In the infield, it's Alex Pankratz at third, Jake Pankratz at short, Johnny Popham at second, Luke Boehm at first, Jason Ellie behind the plate, Brady Johnson on the mound. There is a slight breeze, nothing really that probably wouldn't play too much of a factor. We'll see as the game goes on. Again, the Greenville Stars are coached by Jaden Kunke, and the Waupaca Lakemen are coached by Andy Wanty. Again, with Brady Johnson, probably not your top pitcher, but also in a non-conference game, maybe you don't throw your ace, but you don't have Cam Seidel, no Jack Egan, no Jim Nigber. Kind of does limit your options. You do have some backups. You got Dutch Nickel, you got Adam Kennedy. As Evan Mahan ready to step in, the center fielder tonight for the Stars. This is the first pitch. Mahan fouls it off, 0-1, and we're underway. Johnson deals the 0-1, and Mahan lines one down the right field line. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Mahan winding up around first. He will hold there. Leadoff single for Evan Mahan, and a leadoff base runner for the Stars. Nice temperature at 78 degrees here at the start of this one. Runner at first, one out, nobody out, and a swing and a foul ball by Brett Summer, 0-1. Johnson ready, deals the 0-1. And Summer flares one into right field. That's going to drop in. And Popham fields it, and no play. That'll be a hit. Runners at second and first, nobody out for Camden Kunke. Johnson in some trouble here. First pitch to Kunke, and it's dropped in there for a strike, 0-1. Two runners on, nobody out. 0-1 on Kunke. Boehm playing in. 0-1. And Kunke takes one inside. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. It's 1-1. And Kunke fouls it off, 1-2. Johnson ready. 1-2. And Kunke on the ground. Pankratz has got it, flips to Popham for one. The turn, not in time. 6-4 on the fielder's choice. Runners at the corners now. They do get one. We'll bring on Eli Retzloff. One out, runners at the corners. Johnson's first pitch to Retzloff, and Retzloff takes one low. 1 ball and no strikes. And now throw back to first, and back with a dive is Kunke. Johnson's ready, 1-0, and taking off, going down to second is Kunke. There's nobody there, and heck of a job by Pankratz to cut off that throw. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners at second and third. It's 1-1. And Retzloff sends one in the air to center field. McCuskey going back. He'll make the catch. Tagging is Mahan. He will score. Sac fly for Retzloff, and it's 1-0 Stars. Two outs, runner at second base in Kunke. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 on Joe Fisher, the first baseman. And Fisher check swing. He did not go. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brady Johnson takes a look at second. 1-1 is in there for a strike as it hits the corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Fisher. It's the 1-2. And that's a called strike 3. Down goes Joe Fisher. And the inning is over. Lakemen coming up. 1-0 Stars as we go to the bottom of the first here on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Again, that's CulliganH2O.com. Starting lineup for the Lakemen tonight. Leading off and playing second base, number 19, Johnny Popham. Batting second and playing center field, number 3, Ryan McCuskey. Batting third and playing first base, number 42, Luke Bain. Batting fourth and playing right field, number 6, Brendan Canterbury. Batting fifth and DHing, number 4, Davis Levine. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 9, Jake Pankratz. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 33, Walker Smith. Batting eighth and catching, number 32, Jason Ellie. And batting ninth and playing third base, number 12, Alex Pankratz. As Johnny Popham ready to lead it off. Stars strike first on the sac fly by Retzloff as he's ready to deal his first pitch of the night, and in there for a strike 0-1 on Popham. One bounces in the dirt. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Popham waiting, 1-1, break-even pitch is low. 2 balls and 1 strike on Popham. Two balls and 1 strike. Retzloff ready and deals. Popham takes one high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Retzloff down the count, 3-1. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike. Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good pitch there from Retzloff to hit the top of that zone. Not a bad take from Popham on 3-1. 3-2. And Popham gets a piece of it. He fouled it off his foot. Ouch. Count still full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Johnny Popham. Retzloff ready and deals. And that is ball 4. Leadoff walk for Popham, and the leadoff runner is on for the Lakemen. As now Ryan McCuskey will come up. Popham with a lead over at first pitch, and McCuskey pops it up. Camping under it is the first baseman Fisher. He makes the catch, and there is out number 1. And that'll bring on Luke Bain. Bain hit a home run last Sunday against the Hortonville Stars. Ended up being a 3-0 victory. Bain had 2 hits in that game. He had a double that later set up the home run by Canterbury. Bain first pitch swinging, and that kicks off the glove of Fisher. And heck of a play in the hole. What a play by the second baseman Summer. He gets the out. Two gone. Popham goes to second. Nice play by Summer to back that up. 2 gone. Now to bring on Brendan Canterbury. First pitch. Canterbury foul tip into the mitt of Peters, 0-1. Slough takes a look at Popham. Fires the 0-1. Canterbury takes one low. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. One. And Canterbury takes one in there for a strike, 1-2. 1-2. Canterbury sends one in the air to right field. Foyt camping under it. He will make the catch. That is the end of the first inning. No runs, no hits for the Lakemen. They leave one on. We have played one to the second. It is 1-0 Stars on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
One nothing Stars here in the top of the second inning as Brady Johnson back out for his second inning of work. We want to thank our game day sponsors, Hanson Furniture, AJ Holly and Sons Funeral, and Strongwood of Waupaca. As Hayden Tim ready to lead it off. The extra hitter tonight for Stars. First pitch, and Tim lines one right into the mitt of Luke Boehm. Heck of a play over there. As now Trent Foyt will come up. Trent Foyt, the right fielder tonight, in the final out of the bottom of the first inning. Johnson's first pitch, and Foyt takes a strike. Good pitch there from Johnson, 0-1. And Foyt takes one high. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Foyt sends one in the air to center field. McCuskey is there, camping under it. He makes the catch, and there is out number 2. So 2 outs. Ethan Peters will now come up. That is in there for a strike, 0-1. That is low. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Johnson ready. Break-even pitch. And Peters fouls it off. 1-2. And Peters on the ground to second base. Popham comes in, charges, throws, got him. And that is the end of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Stars. We have played 1.5. Bottom of the second coming up. It's still 1-0 Greenville on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more. All under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
One nothing Stars here on Zaleski Sports here in the bottom half of the second inning. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms with roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock. This fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and is currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Eli Retzloff out for another inning. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Lakemen. That'll be Davis Levine, Jake Pankratz, and Walker Smith. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1 on Levine. One. And Levine on the ground to short. Heck of a play in the hole by Kunke, and he can't get it out of his glove. Leadoff runner is on. Heck of a play by Kunke. Jake Pankratz will now step up. Leadoff man is on. Nobody out. First pitch. And Pankratz right back to Retzloff. He goes to second for one. The turn, not in time. Close play at first. Pankratz beats it. One out for Jason Ellie. First pitch, Ellie takes a strike, 0-1. Sloff takes a look at first. Fires the 0-1 and didn't miss by much. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. I'm sorry, Walker Smith. 1-1 to Smith, and Smith on the ground, right back to Retzloff. He's going to go to second for one. Close play, and takeout slide by Pankratz. So 2 outs now as Smith reaches on the fielder's choice, and that'll bring on Jason Ellie. And that is Flared down the line and out of play. No balls and one strike on Jason Ellie. A 1. And Ellie pops it up. Second base, calling for it is Summer. He makes the catch, had to fight with it a bit, but he ends the inning. We have played 2. It is still 1-0 Stars. Here on Zaleski Sports, we will be back right after these messages.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975.
1-0 Stars as we are here in the top of the third inning here on Zaleski Sports. As 9, 10, and 1 due up for Greenville. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in store or online. Set up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. I want to thank all of our viewers for tuning in tonight, wherever you may be from. If you are watching and you'd like to tell us where you're from. We'd like to hear it. Always interesting. Sometimes we get some interesting answers. A couple of times during football season last year, we had a couple of people viewing from Canada. So always interesting. Brady Johnson back out for another inning. First pitch, and that is sent fouling out of play by Jake Wagman. 0-1. One, and Wagman takes a strike, 0-2. Johnson ready, deals the 1-2, 0-2 I should say. Now it is 1-2. That was outside. One, 2. And that's a bit inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count is even. Two, and a little roller down the first base line and out of play. Foul. Two, and that is a shot ripped into center field. McCuskey is calling for it. He makes the catch, and there is out number 1. Good contact off the bat. By Wagman. That'll bring on Dylan Schrader, I think. That one's first pitch. And that is low. 1 ball and no strikes. It's the 1-0. And foul popped up. Ellie looking for it, and it hits the top of the bleacher shield. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Johnson ready. Deals the break-even pitch, and ground ball right back to Johnson. He's got it, throws over to first, and 2 quick outs. And back to the top of the order, Evan Mahan, who's 1 for 1 tonight. He singled in the first, later came around to score on the sac fly by Eli Retzloff. The only offensive output we've seen for either team so far. And that is dead inside. 1 ball and no strikes on Mahan. One 0. And inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Two 0. Mahan takes one high and inside again. 3 balls and no strikes. Johnson down in the count, big 3-0. And that is ball 4. So a 4-pitch, 2-out walk. And Mahan is on for the second time tonight, and that'll bring on Brett Summer, who is also 1 for 1. He singled back in the first, flared a fly ball to short right field where Johnny Popham just wasn't. Popham fielded it, but he couldn't throw out either runner. 2 outs. And the first pitch, and a big cut and a miss, 0-1 on Summer. Yeah, 1. Takes one low, 1 ball and 1 strike. One, and taking off is Mahan, and that is fouled off. Summer kind of was trying to check his swing, and it just kind of dinked off the bat. One ball and 2 strikes. One, 2, and that hit him. Yep, it got him. So after the first 2 batters were retired, it goes walk, hit by pitch, and runners at second and first with 2 outs for Camden Kunke. Kunke grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. Was able to leg it out, which was actually big, because then Eli Retzloff was able to get a sac fly out of his at-bat instead of just a fly out. Johnson's first pitch to Kunke is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. One 0. Outside. 2 balls and no strikes. It's a 2-0, and that is low. 3 balls and no strikes. Now throw back to second, and now going to third is Mahan. Heads up base running. Runners at the corners now. 3 balls. Guess we'll find out. So that is ball 4, so bases are loaded now. 3 2-out base runners without the courtesy of a hit for the Stars, and that'll bring on Eli Retzloff. He's driven in a run tonight. He flew out to center. That was a sac fly. He has pitched 2 scoreless innings. Johnson in a jam. First pitch, and Retzloff takes a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. There is some action. It looks like Adam Kennedy is getting loose in the Lakemen bullpen. Johnson's 0-1, and Retzloff pops it up, foul, and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Almost a nice catch there by a fan. So no balls and 2 strikes. Oh-2, and Retzloff on the ground. That's going to sneak through a base hit. In to score is Mahan. Here comes Summer. The throw is not in time, and that gets away. And now coming to the plate is Kunke, and he is going to score. 3 runs are in. All the way to third goes Retzloff. It is 4-0 Stars. And now it'll bring on Joe Fisher. And that hurts if you're a Lakeman fan. You had 2 outs, unfortunately. Now here's Joe Fisher. And Fisher, first pitch swinging. High chopper, nice play by Pankratz at third. Here's a throw, and nice pick by Boehm over at first to field it on the hop. The inning is over, but damage done. 3 runs are in. 4-0 Stars. Bottom of the third. Lakemen have some catching up to do when we come back here on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Get the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold. And you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
Four nothing Stars, 3 runs in the top half of the third, as the Lakemen have some catching up to do, as 9-1-2 due up. Come to Par 4 Bistro in Waupaca for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options, perfect for date nights, family nights out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Waupaca. As Alex Pankratz, third baseman tonight for Waupaca, ready to lead it off. And Pankratz, big cut and a miss, 0-1. Good pitch there from Retzloff. Infield for the Stars, playing relatively deeper. That is inside. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Break even pitch to Pankratz, and Pankratz a swing and a miss again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two from Retzloff. And that is a shot down the left field line, and that is going to be down into the corner. Pankratz on his way to second base, and it's going to be a leadoff double. First, I didn't think that ball was going to stay fair. It kind of looked like it was going to hook foul. And then Wagman just came up short on it. Leadoff double. And back to the top of the order with Johnny Popham. He walked his first time up. And first pitch is high. 1 ball and no strikes. First extra base hit of the night for the Lakemen. One 0. Popham takes one low. 2 balls and no strikes. Pankratz getting quite a healthy lead off of second base. Two 2-0 on Popham. Runner at second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. Retzloff deals. That's high. It's 3 balls and no strikes on Popham. And that's in there for a strike. Worked the lower part of that zone, did Retzloff. It's 3-1. And Popham able to check his swing. That's ball 4. And runners at second and first with nobody out for Ryan McCuskey. McCuskey popped out first his last time up. Retzloff in a bit of a jam here. Runners at second and first, nobody out. First pitch to McCuskey is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Oh no. That's outside again. 2 balls and no strikes on McCuskey. And McCuskey lines one into left field. That is down for a base hit. Pankratz around third, coming to the plate. Here's the throw. It is cut off. It's an RBI single for Ryan McCuskey. It's 4-1. As that'll bring on Luke Boehm now. Runners at second and first, still nobody out. Pankratz with great speed, able to score on that despite not running on quite the initial contact. It was hit hard. First pitch to Boehm. And Boehm takes a strike, 0-1. And Boehm on the ground to first. Fisher's got it. Going to go to second for one. High throw, and wow. Nice job. Yeah, nice job there by Summer to get his, that was by Kunke to get his foot down on the bag. 2 outs. They do get the force at second. Runners at the corners now, 2 outs. And Canterbury pops it up. Center field, Mahan's got it. He calls for it. He makes the catch. There is out number 2. No tag from Popham. I apologize. Now 2 outs now for Davis Levine. Levine 1 for 1. He singled his last time up, an infield hit. Still 4-1. Boehm at first. Popham at third. First pitch. And Levine takes one low. Good block by Peters behind the plate. Getzloff takes a look at first. Deals the 1-0. And Levine, fly ball into center field. Mahan going back. He'll call for it. He will make the catch. And that ends the inning. Lakemen do get one, but that is all. We have played 3 complete. Top of the 4th coming up here on Zaleski Sports. It is still 4-1 Greenville.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
L&L Propane in Waupaca, Wisconsin is the area's leading propane provider, serving Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and other surrounding areas since 1988. We specialize in propane tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. For all your propane needs, contact L&L Propane in Waupaca today. Top of the 4th inning, 4-1 Greenville leading the Waupaca Lakemen as Hayden Tim ready to lead off as 6, 7, 8 due up. And that is a shot, first pitch swinging, line drive, base hit to center field. Seed off the bat of Tim. Here's Trent Foyt. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Foyt 0 for 1, flew out to center. Foyt, the right fielder tonight. It's the 0-1. It's in there for a strike, 0-2, dropped in there nicely. Balls, 2 strikes. Johnson deals to Foyt, and Foyt pops it up foul, and that'll be out of play over the green shed. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2, and Foyt takes one high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2. And that is high. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Foyt. This was kind of a problem that Brady Johnson ran into last inning. Started off the inning well again, but then fell behind hitters. 2-2. And Foyt lines one just foul. Just out of the reach of the glove of Pankratz as well. And the count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. Johnson deals, and Foyt pops it up, left field, going out and making the catch is Walker Smith. There is out number 1. Foyt got under it. As Ethan Peters will now step up. Peters 0 for 1. He grounded out to second base. First pitch. Peters fouls it off 0-1. Johnson's 0-1, and Peters taking all the way 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Tim at first. 0-2 to Peters. Peters takes one high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2. And Peters fouls it off. 1-2 it will remain. One, 2. And Peters got another piece of it. It's 1-2. A heck of a battle being put up here by Peters. One, 2. And that is fouled off again. Another guy wanting to give in here. Good at bat being put up by Peters. Johnson ready, deals the 1-2. And Peters on the ground. That is going to sneak through a base hit. Heck of an at bat over there by Ethan Peters. And 2 men are on with 1 out. And once again, the Stars are in business, and here is Jake Wagman. Jake Wagman flew out to center field his last time up. That was last inning. First pitch. And Wagman takes a strike, 0-1. And Wagman lines one into right field. That's down for a base hit. Tim on his way to third. He will hold there. Bases are loaded with nobody out. And again, the Stars are just putting the ball in play, and they are There's Dylan Schrader, 0 for 1, grounded out to the pitcher his last time up. 10-spot hitter. Bases loaded, 1 out. 3 singles in the inning. 1 by Tim, 1 by by Peters, and then now 1 by Wagman. First pitch, and Schrader on the ground, and that's going to be fair down the line. Tim is in, rounding third is Peters. 2 runs are in. It is 6-1 Stars. And it looks like we might have a pitching change, and that is going to be the end of the night for Brady Johnson. 6-1 Stars. Just tell you about what's going on in the world of sports. Milwaukee Brewers trailed the Atlanta Braves 6-2. We're leading 2-0, but again, the Braves are a really good team. They have the potential to win it all. U.S. women's soccer team is in action tonight in World Cup action, their first game, taking on Vietnam. They're leading 1-0. Sophia Smith with an early goal. 1-0 U.S. U.S. trying to go for the three-peat World Cup championship. Won in 2015 and 2019. Last World Cup for Megan Rapinoe. I have to believe that Alex Morgan's World Cup days are probably coming to an end pretty soon. She's been a member of at least 4. No, 3. Well, this will be her 4th, I guess. So no Mallory Swanson. No Sauerbrunn. So U.S. is missing some people. Back to the top of the order here as Evan Mahan. Mahan is 1 for 1. He's singled and walked. As Adam Kennedy, as we saw him warming up in the bullpen earlier, he is now out. Two runs scored for Evan Mahan. He scored on the sac fly by Retzloff in the first, and then he scored on the double and the error in last inning. He scored on the double, really. I mean, the person who scored on the error was Kunke, but still was scored on that play. And Mahan, first pitch swinging, foul, and out of play, almost right at the Hortonville coach. Did a nice motion to get out of the way. No balls and 1 strike. 1, and Mahan takes a strike, 0-2. Kennedy takes a look at second, fires the 0-2, and Mahan takes a call at strike 3. Down he goes. First time he has been retired tonight, and there is out number 1. That's out number 2. Number 2, you know, generally after 1 out, there usually comes 2 outs. And that'll bring on Brett Summer. Summer also has not been retired tonight. He is singled, was wiped out on a fielder's choice in the first, and was hit by a pitch last inning. He takes 1 low, 1 ball and no strikes. It's a big out if you're Kennedy coming in. And Summer lines one into left field. Back goes Smith, way back. It is gone! 3-run home run. Brett Summer and the Stars busted open. 9-1 Greenville. Just talk about being crushed. Stars have busted it wide open. Now bases are clear, and here is Camden Kunke. And Kunke rips one into right field. Canterbury drifting over. He'll make the catch. That ends the inning. But damage done. 5 are in. A 2-run single from Schrader, and then the 3-run home run by Brett Summer. 9-1 Stars. We're going to the bottom of the 4th here on Zaleski Sports. Back after this.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Watty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday Soup Buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Nine-one Stars here on Zaleski Sports here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Jack Weber here with you at Lakemen Field. It's been a tough night so far for the Lakemen. That last inning was capped off by the 3-run home run by Brett Summer. Tonight's game is brought to you by Crystal Finishing Systems. It's a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Again, that's crystalfinishing.com. 6-7-8 due up for the Lakemen as they trail by 8 here in the bottom of the fourth. Jake Pankratz grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up, and Pankratz takes a strike 0-1. Just going to adjust the camera real quick, sorry. It's low. 1 ball and 1 strike, count even on Pankratz. 1-1. And that is fouled. Kind of got in a bit on Pankratz. 1-2. And that is high. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Pankratz. 2-2. Pankratz swings and misses. Down he goes. And there is out number 1. And that'll bring on Walker Smith. Smith also grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. Smith hit leadoff in the game on Wednesday against New London. First pitch, and Smith takes one low. 1 ball and no strikes. The umpire calls time. Retzlaff has pitched very well. Lakemen got a run last inning. They only got 1. Now they trail by 8 instead of 3, and that is low and inside. 2-0 on Smith. That is foul, then out of play. 2-1. And Smith takes one low and inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Three one, and Smith on the ground to third and gets through. I think Schrader just kind of misjudged it. Sneaks through. And a 1-out base runner for the Lakemen. That'll be a hit. Second and first hit of the night for Walker Smith. 4th hit of the night for the Lakemen. And that'll bring on Jason Ellie. Jason Ellie popped out to second his last time up. And that is in there, I should say inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Retzlaff deals, and Ellie able to check it. 2-0. If you're the Lakemen, if you want any chance of getting back in this game, it's about having good at-bats. 2-0, and Ellie fouls it off, 2-1. As we are headed towards the end of July, that means that football season is right around the corner. both high school, college, and pro. 2-1. And Ellie takes a strike. 2-2. Good pitch there from Retzloff. Two to Ellie. Ellie takes one just a bit high. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That one was not high by much. Might have been a bit inside. Full count. 3-2. And Ellie, and he did go. He strikes out. And there is 2 gone. That'll bring on Alex Pankratz. Pankratz 1 for 1. He doubled last inning. Later came around to score on the single by McCuskey. First pitch to Pankratz. Pankratz a swing and a miss. 0-1. All stars tonight. 1 in the first, 3 in the third, and 5 in the fourth. 0-1. And Pankratz lines one. That is just a bit foul. Just missed the line. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes on Pankratz. Trying to keep this inning going. Trying to give Johnny Popham a chance here in the 4th inning. The 0-2. Pankratz takes one high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So that strike zone doesn't go very high. We've learned that. Retzloff takes a look at first and fires. And Pankratz a swing and a miss. And Peters will have to secure it at first. He throws over. And that is the end of the inning. 3 Ks in the 4th for Retzloff. We have played 4 to the 5th. It's 9-1 Greenville here on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of Central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
9-1 Greenville here on Zaleski Sports as we're in the top of the 5th inning. Adam Kennedy out for another inning. Community Insurance is your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. Eli Retzloff ready to lead off. 4, 5, 6 due up for the Stars here in this top of the 5th inning. They have scored 8 runs in the last 2 innings. Retzloff has got 2 RBIs tonight. 3 RBIs. He had a sac fly in the first and then drove in 2 runs with a double. Another run came in to score courtesy of an error on that play. 0-1. Retzloff takes another strike. 0-2 quickly. So don't forget that on Zaleski Sports, it is Legion Regionals this week in Plover. 3 of our teams are there. From Everest, the Marshfield Blue Devils, I believe the Stevens Point Sixers were there. Actually 4, the Plover Black Sox, Wisconsin Rapids Rangers, and now that is a shot into center field, the base hit for Retzloff. Leadoff base runner for Greenville. Second hit of the night for Retzloff. He's also pitching a gem. And that'll bring on Joe Fisher. Fisher 0 for 2. He struck out looking and grounded out to third. Has ended 2 innings. He ended the first and ended the third. First pitch to Fisher, and that is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Said the next Lakemen will be in action. That'll be on Sunday on the road against Hofa Park. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And break-even pitch is in there for strike 1 and 2. Kennedy ready, the 1-2 to Fisher. And Fisher swings and misses, down he goes. Second strikeout of the night for Kennedy. And there is out number 1. And that'll bring on Hayden Tim. Tim 1 for 2. He lined out to first and has singled. He singled last inning. That started the big 5-run fourth. Something you kind of have to say slow. 5-run fourth. And Tim, kind of an awkward swing, to put it lightly. No balls and 1 strike. Kennedy ready and deals. And Tim on the ground. That is going to be fielded by Popham. He throws to first in time. Heck of a play by Popham. First I thought, did that sneak through? And then Popham took a little bit of time getting up, but he was able to field it cleanly and make a nice throw to first to get Tim. He had some time to throw over to first. With speedy hitters, with more higher hitters in the batting order, that might be a little bit of a different play. That's low. 1 ball and no strikes. Runner at second, 2 outs, 9-1 Stars, 1-0. And on the ground to third, Pankratz has got it. He throws to first, and heck of a pick over there by Boehm to end the inning. And that is the end of the inning. No runs for the Stars. 9-1 Greenville. We're going to the bottom of the 5th on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after these messages.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
9-1 Greenville leading here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Top of the order due up for the Lakemen, Popham, McCuskey, and Boehm. Yes, that's right. For some reason I thought McCuskey was going to third base to coach. As Retzloff back out for another inning, first pitch, and Popham lines one into center field. Mahan is there. He makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. There is out number 1. As Retzloff keeps getting outs. As Ryan McCuskey will step up. McCuskey 1 for 2. He popped out to first in the first and then had an RBI single. Driven in the only run of the game for the Lakemen, and the first pitch is high. 1 ball and no strikes. Again, as we have seen, that high zone is not really that high when it comes to strikes. 1-0. McCuskey takes one right down the middle. Count even 1-1. Retzlaff working quickly, not wasting much time. And he fires a break-even pitch. 1-1 is in there for a strike, 1-2. Very peaceful, beautiful night here in Waupaca. 1-2. And McCuskey on the ground too short. Fielded in the hole by Kunke. Throw to first, and they got him. Kunke made a nice play in the hole, a good throw. Right to Fisher, right on the money. And they get McCuskey by about a step. And there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning, as Luke Boehm will step up. Boehm has grounded into a fielder's choice and grounded out to second, and that is bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Retzlaff ready, and Boehm on the ground to short. Kunke's got it. He fields, he throws, and a nice, quick 5th inning for Eli Retzlaff. We have played 5 to the 6th. It is still 9-1 Greenville here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after these messages.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Nine to 1, Greenville Stars leading the Waupaca Lakemen tonight. Save over to 40 to 70% on major mattress brands with factory direct prices at Waupaca Mattresses. No appointment needed, just stop in and save on County Road Double Q in Waupaca. And Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. No, I always have to say, I always have problems saying farms and businesses really quickly. You just have one of those words that you just have really hard time saying quickly. For me, apparently, it is businesses. 8, 9, 10 due up, and Peter's swinging at the first pitch. He pops it up. Ellie underneath it. Drifting back. He will make the catch. And there is out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for Kennedy here in the 6th. Right now, if you're Waupaca, you're just trying to keep the score where it is and really just trying to play a full game. As that'll bring on Jake Wagman. Wagman 1 for 2. And on the ground to second. Popham's got it. Fields throws. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Kennedy. So 2 outs for Dylan Schrader. Schrader 1 for 2. Had a 2 RBI single his last time up. Later came around to score on the 3-run home run by Summer. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1 on Schrader. 1. And that is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Count even. Impressive performance here by Coach Kunke and the Stars. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Ball 2 strikes. Here it is. And a swing and a miss. He goes down swinging, kind of a half swing. Not the greatest swing to end the top of the 6th inning. Good inning from Kennedy. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It is 9-1 Greenville still here on Zaleski Sports. Back after these messages, starting from our friends at L&L Propane.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
(9-1) Greenville as we're here in the bottom of the 6th inning. A reminder that Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all from you for fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen in the bath or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. It's been a long day. Brendan Canterbury ready to lead it off. Canterbury 0 for 2. He's flown out to right and center, and a swing and a miss, 0-1. Retzloff deals. Canterbury takes one low and inside. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. (1-1). Canterbury fouls it off. 1-2. Had a good cut at it. 1-2. Retzloff had a quick, to say the least, bottom of the 5th inning. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down he goes. 4th strikeout of the night for Retzloff. And there is out number 1, and that'll bring on Davis Levine. Davis Levine had an infield hit and has flown out to center field tonight. Our couple people, looks like they're getting loose in the Lakemen bullpen. We may see somebody else for the 7th inning as that is fouled off by Davis Levine. After that 3-run home run by Summer, Kennedy has settled down, pitched 2 scoreless innings. Levine in his usual spot as the DH, occasionally a catcher when they give Jason Ellie a day off. And Levine fouls one. Kind of one of those moments when a ball is coming right at you, it kind of makes you flash, your life flashes before your eyes. Even though it wasn't really that close to me. No balls, 2 strikes. Retzloff deals. And that is a bit high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Retzloff ready, fires the 1-2. That's low, counting even, 2-2. I think part of the problem has been patience at the plate. A lot of the times Retzloff has been able to get the Lakemen ahead of pitches. 2-2. And that is a called strike 3. Down goes Levine. Back-to-back strikeouts, and that is the 5th of the night for Eli Retzloff. 2 outs, and that will bring on Jake Pankratz. Pankratz is grounded into a fielder's choice and struck out tonight. Retzloff, his first pitch to Pankratz is a bit high. 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0. And Pankratz fouls it off. Count even 1-1. I'm sure many of you have probably heard the sad news of the passing away of legendary singer and performer Tony Bennett today. He was 96 years old. Had a long battle with Alzheimer's, but it is unfortunate any time somebody passes away. Very talented man was Tony Bennett. A swing and a miss, 1-2. Had a great influence on the career of actually Lady Gaga, of all people. Convinced her to stay in the music business, according to an article I read, I should say. 1-2. Pankratz takes one low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 9-1 Greenville. It's been all stars pretty much the entire game tonight. And Pankratz, a little nubber that is going to be fouled down the right field line. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Retzloff deals. And high. Full count now. 3-2 on Pankratz. Pankratz swings and misses. And Retzloff K's the side. We're going to the 7th. It is still 9-1 Greenville, as we will take a second to hear about our friends from Fletcher's Jewelers on here on Zaleski.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Get the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold. And you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Some defensive changes here for the Lakemen. As Zach Schaefer now at second. Number 15, who I don't have on my roster. I'm really sorry. I can't remember his name. Let me take a look real quick. I have a couple other roster sheets for Waupaca in here. I don't know who that is. I'm really sorry. I can find him on here. Yeah, that I'm sorry. Tyler Dayton is in left. Braden Ryan is at first. Pankratz still at short. First pitch to Mahan is fouled off. The new pitcher is Ryan Dayton. As Mahan 1 for 2 tonight. He is singled, walked, and struck out. He scored twice. The 1. Mahan takes one low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Canterbury looks like he is still out in right field, and McCuskey, I believe, is still in center. And I believe has remained unchanged. One. Swing and a foul. 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes on Mahan. Dayton ready and fires. And that is high and tight on Mahan. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes. It's pitched to Mahan, and Mahan swings and misses. Down he goes. First strikeout of the night for Dayton. There's out number 1 here in the 7th inning. That'll bring on Brett Summer. His last time up, he launched one over the left field wall. A 3-run shot. Pretty much what looks like the exclamation point in this game. 9-1 Stars. And the first pitch is high. 1 ball and no strikes on Summer. Only 10 players available for the Greenville Stars tonight. 1-0 swing and a miss. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Big cut there from Summer. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dayton ready and fires the break-even pitch, and that is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two one, and that is a shot into right field. Canterbury going back. He makes the catch. Had to move back just a bit, and there is out number 2. As Camden Kunke will now step up. Kunke has grounded into a fielder's choice, walked, and flown out to right. He has also scored a run. That was back in the 3rd. And that is low. 1 ball and no strikes. Came around to score on the double by Retzloff. Retzloff, despite has not only pitched a gem, he has helped his team as well. He's driven in 3 runs. 1-0. And that is inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes on Kunke. Dayton ready and deals. High. 3 balls and no strikes. Kunke takes one high. So a 2-out, 4-pitch walk and a 2-out base runner in the 7th inning for the Stars, and that will bring on Eli Retzloff. Retzloff is 2 for 3, has a sac fly, a double, and a single tonight. Dayton's first pitch to Retzloff is inside. 1 ball and no strikes. And taking off, going down to second base. The throw is going to be played by Pankratz. Good job to back that throw up. There's nobody at second base. A stolen base for Kunke. So runner at second. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike on Retzloff. One one. Retzloff takes one high. 2-1. Dayton takes a look at Kunke and fires the 2-1. That is outside. 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Dayton takes a look at second again, keeping his eye on Kunke. 3-1, and that is a bit outside. It's ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks. Third time that Retzloff has reached base tonight safely, and that'll bring on Joe Fisher. Fisher 0 for 3, struck out twice and grounded out to third. Dayton's first pitch taking off, and that is a line drive into center field that's going to drop in for a base hit. Kunke around third. He will score. RBI single for Joe Fisher, his first hit of the night. And it's 10-1 Stars. That'll bring on Hayden Tim. Tim 1 for 3. Has lined out to first, grounded out to second, and singled. He scored a run. Scored on the 2-run single by Dylan Schrader. That was back in that 5-run fourth. First pitch. And Tim takes one low and outside. 1-0. And on the ground to second, Schaefer fields, throws, and takes care of Tim to end the inning. Last chance for the Lakemen coming up. 10-1 Greenville. Back after this message from Crystal Finishing Systems and The Pub.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Wanty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday's soup buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
Retzloff trying to finish this one off, trying to go the distance. It's 10-1 Greenville. Working at Waupaca Foundry is more than a job, it's a career. Join us and make the iron castings the world uses and trusts. Cast your own future. Apply at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. As Eli Retzloff in a streak of 8 in a row retired. That is low. 1 ball and no strikes as Braden Ryan leading it off. One ball and 1 strike. Break-even pitch. That is low. 2-1. I apologize. Tyler Dayton batting. 2-1. And Dayton takes one low. 3-1. To Tyler Dayton. And that's low. Ball 4. Leadoff runner is on here to start the 7th inning. Now here's Jason Ellie. Ellie 0 for 2 tonight. He's popped out to second and struck out. First pitch, and Ellie takes one high. 1 ball and no strikes. Retzloff takes a look at first, fires the 1-0. And that is high. 2 balls and no strikes. LA pops it up, foul, and out of play over the Lakemen dugout. 2-1. It's a 2-1. Ellie takes one a bit low. 3 balls and 1 strike. (3-1). And Ellie swings and misses at a pitch high. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chasing that high fastball. (3-2), and Ellie fouls one off. (3-2). Ellie takes a call, strike 3. Down he goes. There is out number 1. Good pitch there from Retzloff. Again, I probably had a lineup at one point with number 15 on there. I can't find him. I really do apologize. It is low. 1 ball and no strikes. (1-0). Low. And now that gets away, and going to second base is Dayton. 2-0 now on the mysterious number 15. Oh, no. I'm probably the only one that thinks that's funny when I say that. I'm looking it up right now. And a swing and a miss, 2-1. I can't find him. And on the ground to third. Foyt's got it. Throw to first. In time. There are 2 gone now. As Zach Schaefer will now bat as the last chance for the Lakemen. Popham finishes the night 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a flyout. First pitch. And Schaefer fouls one. And coming over and making the catch is Joe Fisher, and that is your ball game. Greenville Stars win it 10-1, and that is going to do it here. We're going to play the Nasonville ad. Yeah, Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get it in Marshfield or Curtis. Final score, Greenville 10, Waupaca Lakemen 1, as Eli Retzloff goes the distance. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.